which is what the savvy operative wants anyway. I am your perfect undercover guy. Miss Temple Barr and I make ideal roomies. I like to hunker down under the covers with my little doll, but she also tolerates my wandering ways. Call me Muscle in Midnight Black. I play bodyguard without getting in her way. We share a well-honed sense of justice and long, sharp fingernails, and have cracked some cases too tough for the local fuzz. She is, after all, a freelance public relations specialist, and Las Vegas is full of public and private relations of all stripes and legalities. So, there is much private investigative work left for me to do, as usual. Then you get into the area of private lives. I say you get into that area, I do not. I remain aloof from these alien matters among humans. I will not give away the more intimate details of my roomie's life. Let me just say that everything it seemed you could bet on is now up for grabs, and my Miss Temple may be in the lose-lose situation of her life and times. Since Las Vegas is littered with guidebooks as well as bodies, I here provide a rundown of the local landmarks on my particular map of the world. A cast of characters, so to speak. To wit, the current status of who we are and where we are all at. Midnight Louie, PI. None can deny that the Las Vegas crime scene is big time, and I've been treading these mean neon streets for 27 books now. I'm an alpha cat. Since my foundation volume, Cat in an Alphabet Soup, formerly Catnap, debuted, the title sequence features an alphabetical color word from A to Z. So Cat in an Aqua Storm, formerly Pussyfoot, comes next, followed by Cat on a Blue Monday, and Cat in a Crimson Haze, etc., until we reach the current volume, Cat in a Zebra Zoot Suit. I assure you that no cats were actually forced to wear a zebra-striped zoot suit during the events of this book. Not to my knowledge. Miss Temple Barr, PR. A freelance public relations ace, my lovely roommate is Miss Nancy Drew, all grown up and in killer spikes. She had come to Las Vegas with her soon-to-be elusive ex-significant other, Mr. Max Kinsella, a.k.a. the Mystifying Max. They were a marriage-minded couple until he disappeared without a word to Miss Temple shortly after the Vegas move. This sometimes missing-in-action magician has good reason for invisibility. After his cousin Sean died in an Irish Republican Army bomb attack during a post-high school jaunt to Ireland, Mr. Max joined the man who became his mentor, Gary Randolph, a.k.a. Magician Gandalf the Great, in undercover counter-terrorism work all over Europe. Miss Temple's elusive ex-significant other has also been sought, on suspicion of murder no less, by a hard-nosed dame, Lieutenant C.R. Molina. This Las Vegas homicide detective and single mother of teenage Mariah is also the good friend of Miss Temple's freshly minted new fiance, Mr. Matt Devine. Mr. Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Midnight, is a radio talk show shrink on the midnight hour. The former Roman Catholic priest came to Vegas to track down his abusive stepfather and ended up a syndicated celebrity, now in line for hosting a national talk show. Mr. Rafi Nadir. After blowing his career at the LAPD when Miss Lieutenant C.R. Molina mysteriously left him, and for years the unsuspecting father of Mariah, he is moving up in Vegas hotel security jobs. Miss Lieutenant Carmen Regina Molina is not thrilled that her former flame now knows what is what and who is whose, since she told Mariah that her dad was a dead hero cop. Miss Kathleen O'Connor, deservedly nicknamed Kitty the Cutter by my Miss Temple. She is the local lass that Max and his cousin Sean boyishly competed for in long-ago Northern Ireland, but has turned embittered stalker. Finding Mr. Max as impossible to trace as Lieutenant Molina has, Kitty the Sea settled for harassing with tooth and claw the nearest innocent bystander, primarily Mr. Matt Devine. Miss Kathleen O'Connor's popping up again like Jill the Ripper has to be raising hell for we who reside at a vintage round apartment building called the Circle Ritz, owned by 70-something free spirit, Miss Electra Lark.